Hi again, and welcome. Most of you will know Jim. If not, you'll know his 1968 Mustang. Jim's a great guy. We had a chance to speak at one of our car shows. He talks about his car background.
Well, I've had this 22 years. Before that, it was motorcycles, so I've been around engines and fast vehicles for longer than I care to remember.
Tell us what you did on the track.
Oh yeah, I used to race motorcycles at the drag strip.
Where did you race?
Windsor, St. Thomas, Grand Bend, Detroit, Milan.
Wherever you could find a spot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jim is no stranger to motorcycles and cars. I asked how he found his 68 Mustang.
There's a guy up by London, just actually north of London in Centralia, I believe it is, Wolcock Antique Automotive. And about every 6 to 8 weeks he goes down to Oklahoma and Texas, and you tell him what you want and he looks for it. It took him a year to find this one for me, and I got it in 2000 and took 10 years to build it and been driving it for 12 now.
A lot of work went into this car.
It was right down to, you couldn't find any nut and bolt or washer to take off it. It was stripped right down to the bare metal. Everything's out. Yeah, right down to nothing.
I asked why this Mustang is so special.
Well, I built the whole car myself. I did everything except the paint and bodywork.
Jim's car is now running a 427, featuring dual quads, fuel injection, and roller cam. But of course it didn't start out that way.
Originally 302 4-barrel automatic with air conditioning, and that all left, sold it all, and put a 351 Cleveland in it for 8 or 9 years and drove it. And then I took the Cleveland out and sold it and put the 427 in it.
And what about the transmission?
It's a Ford top loader.
It's a 4-speed on the floor. Jim says he doesn't care for automatics. With all that power, I asked if he lets it go occasionally.
Rarely. Yeah, you do stuff like that, things start to break, and then it gets more expensive, so not too often.
Just to make sure there are no accidents, Jim has installed Wilwood 4-wheel disc brakes. He's also running a set of Krager mags. The rear end is from a Lincoln Versailles. What can you tell us about how the car looked when you bought it?
The car originally was gold, an olive gold color. Now it's red, but the interior matched the exterior, that olive gold. So it all came out, all got replaced with black, and put custom gauges in it, got rid of all the old gauges. And it's one of a kind now, really.
When you hear these stories, you can appreciate the amount of time and work that went into making these beauties. That's the story of Jim's 1968 427 Mustang Fastback. Just another of our great local cars. Thanks for viewing. And I'll be back again with another inside look at cars we know. Stay well and warm. And bye for now.